find me over, I fear it again.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep. One more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next. Live or die. Live or die.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep. One more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. So if you're lonely, you know I'm here waiting for you. I'm just a crosshair. I'm just a shot away from you. And if you leave here, you leave me broken, shattered alive. I'm just a crosshair. I'm just a shot, then we can die.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years, and our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Houston Texans and the New Orleans Saints. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to... We need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Play fake here, Daniels. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Come on. Hey! Hawk 70, Hawk!
Benson on 1st and 10. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
All set now, 1st and 10. Staying on the ground with Benson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
On the go!
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain. 5 men in the secondary for the Saints. 3rd down.
19, 18!
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he'll go down here at the 16. This one goes for 3 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
It's a gain of 3.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, 1st sack on the board on the 1st drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Completed over the middle, and the Saints get to it. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return. Well, that right there. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble.
Come back to you. Pass all 80.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. That's the line he's going to run for it. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him will denies the 1st down.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Shot 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18 Rebel. 19 Riot.
Now Daniels on 4th down. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go. Let's go. Hey.
Here's the long back on the handoff. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2nd and 9.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. That's him on the quick hitter. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
We'll go with it as a little keeper. And what a hit there. Oh, she faced the press for moving the chains that time. Offense to the line fast. Stroud completes it quick. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Working quickly here. From the gun, Stroud. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And a Didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pass caught by Tank Dell. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Bring the offense up to the line. First and 10.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Looking underneath here, Benson. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. To throw again, it's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it? They'll throw it right over your head. These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Short pass brought in. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a second quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Pass now to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
On the quick, right?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
35-yard line.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He's going to try another deep one here. He's got it inside the 25. And he's on the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Saints tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
To the air on 3rd and long. Connects downfield. On target to Dell. An excellent gain. 20 yards there. That's going to move the sticks.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from this man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Daniels is going to throw again. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Dragon 60, 18, 19 sight, 19.
Again, Daniels to the air. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Trap 60, Mustang 19.
To the air again, Daniels. He finds Kincaid. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
And the Texans first down. It's a gain of 10.
Benson now from the gun.
Texans.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. They send a man in motion.
60 by 60, Panther 11, Panther 11. Warriors 17, go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That finds Besh, complete. He'll have the first down and even more. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Pass now to kick this away. Starting at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Going from the gun here. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Going deep here for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Saints tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. To throw, Daniels. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Texans, 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Texans...
Daniels now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Ready?
1st down. It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Houston.
18 Cardinal.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. This is ahead for about 5. Marshawn Nealon, the one to send him down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
70 Lions. Cowboy 8.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get some late points and the lead. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point up and good for Bass. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Bass now to kick this away.
Set to kick off.
He'll take this at the 10. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Already.
From the gun, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
To the air, Stroud. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over 1st and
first and 10 from the 47.
Flag. 65 ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Finds a man, right side. A lot of space ahead. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Pass now to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's loaded another one up. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw. Well, it would have been a big completion block if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away and sets up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing on third down, Stroud. Who should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Starts his return from the 23. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
13 yards on the play. That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
19 take.
On first down, here's Daniels. He's got room to roam. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First down, Texans.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the red zone now. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
19 Lions. Go.
He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Gain of 4. And it's third down.
Saints adding an extra DB. This is third down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Daniels escapes, and they take this in for the score. The Texans get more points to end a lopsided first half. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21.
42. Saints 21. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 20-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up. One last play before the break.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Brings it in at the 13. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
First and 10. At their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain
Working
of
quickly
16
here.
yards. And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, Stroud. This is a heater going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. So that brings up second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun now for Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
On third and long, it's Stroud. That's grabbed inside the 30. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They'll come up on first and 10. Stroud. Rolling left, buying some time. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now it's Stroud. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. Throw here, third down. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Working inside the red zone. And the defender comes away with it. Picked by their rookie out of Florida State. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
First and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on second down as well.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
18 Radley, 19 Light.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. He's free up the right side. And he will take this all the way up near midfield.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
And the Texans first down.
Now an inside give to Benson. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Drain.
He was taken down at the 50.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On third down, they'll go with Sampson. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
18 Cardinal.
Turning to Benson on third. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
They'll throw for it. He's got it to his running back. He gets loose down the right side. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
21. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Starting at the 10.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running this one left. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
Another carry for him. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's going to be the Saints with the football, but any efforts might be futile facing that deficit. Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. They'll run for this. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs. New set of downs from 37. Now it's Jordan. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Back now, pressure coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the Pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Daniels setting up the play action. Throw caught by his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Sampson from the pistol. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. That one's complete, right side. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans continue piling it on here in the 4th. Bass on for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Bass now to kick this away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Dose of the hurry up here.
No gain on the
To the air, Stroud.
Second and 10. At the 35.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. The catch moves them to the 48. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
48-yard line.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And no question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Uno.
Back to the well again. Gets it to the 15. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Saints making the scoreboard look a touch better. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
28.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Dell now to return it. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. Setting him on the dime. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. There's a reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Houston.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It goes for 32 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and tremendous accuracy come to life.
They're going to pass it here. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Texans keep running away with this. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. Pass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans continue piling onto this lead. Pass now to kick this away. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
What's that? 118. What's that?
Throwing is Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for George Pickens that time. So it'll be second down.
On the quick. 118. What's that?
Back to throw, Stroud. Trying to push deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. So now it's going to be third and long. They'll throw, third and long. Into the hands of Pickens. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40.
It's a gain of 30
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. The Texans closing in, and they give to him. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. All right, one more snap to play here.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Here he goes, one final shot. And it's caught for the touchdown. No time left, so positive notes at the very end in this loss. The Saints putting up points in a game decided. George Pickens the touchdown. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always, always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
So the Texans come away with the road win. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from New Orleans.
than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be silent like bass hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think I'm better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She in Vegas, and Summer Lee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't, but I think you're better than me, and I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.